Capricorn, March begins with a stellium of planets in Pisces in what's called your solar third house. The Pisces energy is a water sign, you're an earth sign, and it's in a sextile degree from you, and so that's a general comfortable phase. Yet the third house is about communication. And this month for you, there will be things that come up, especially because we begin with Mercury retrograde, that have to do with clear communication. Now, being in Pisces, with all this energy in Pisces, it is not mathematical communication as we normally know it. Very precise, succinct, because Pisces is about the imagination. It's about maybe it's this and it could be this. Don't have any distinct boundaries. What about creating something else? It could be very vague. And as a Capricorn, the vagary about communication may rub things the wrong way if what you want is something very specific. Yet there are no mistakes in the universe, and all of these planets with Mercury going retrograde in the third house, it is saying expand what you think, that life isn't always totally cut and dry, that if there is any type of place where you feel a little bit going around and around and around, and you don't have something that you want, it's been a complaint of yours for a while, then this month is to find a solution that's outside the normal way of thinking, a creative solution. You'll be a lot clearer about what that could be with the new moon on March 11th. It might not become completely formulated until Mercury goes direct on March 17th, but these would be the time where you start to get a clearer idea from what the vague visualization, what the creating ideas can come from, what that could possibly mean. On March 12th, Mars goes into Aries. Aries is square your sign, and it is a time where Mars just wants you to get going. It's the warrior planet, but it's the planet that is urged. Go get something. It's in your solar fourth house. And so therefore, the fourth house is traditionally the house of home and family, but it's also about the subconscious. And there will be an activation energy of putting energy and effort and thinking into why you might be the way you are, so the subconscious could be activated. On another level, if you're living with people and you have Mars traveling through your fourth house, they may say or do something that just isn't your way of doing it, and it could be a little bit under the skin irritation. The full moon in Libra happens on March 27th, and with the Aries energy, so the sun enters Aries March 20th. A week later, we have the full moon. And when the sun enters Aries, Mars is already in Aries, Uranus is in Aries, again, emphasizing your solar fourth house, which represents your home and family, but also that's why you are the way you are, what's buried in the subconscious. But on the home level, it could feel that you want to spend a little bit more time at home, or that your home becomes your sanctuary, or you're desiring it to be your sanctuary. With Mars there, the energy that can be aggravation, but aggravation or action, suggesting putting some action into making your home the way you want it. And then the full moon on the 27th illuminates how well of a job you may have done. And also with the full moon being in Libra, again square your Capricorn energy, there's a balance between do you have your inner world and your outer world in balance? Because the moon will happen in an area of your life that represents the outer world, your career, your job, or how you want to be seen or known in the world, what you getting up and going out in the world, and then coming back home. How balanced is that for you? So the illumination of that occurs with the full moon, and the solution enters from this creative energy, this creative thinking that has been going on throughout the month of March.